Hey there, scholars. So today in well-ordered language with me, Mr. Brace, we're going to be covering Chapter 2 of Adverbs, Sentences for Practice. In our last video, we went over Lesson C, and then today we're just going to do a lot of practice with analyzing and diagramming sentences using adverbs. Let's do a quick review. Let's see if I can get my song to go.
An adverb is a part of speech. It modifies a verb, an adjective adverb. It answers the questions how, when, or where. An adverb is a part of speech. An adverb is a part of speech. It modifies a verb, an adjective adverb. It answers the questions how, when, or where. An adverb is a part of speech.
What'd you all think of my singing? I thought it was beautiful. All right, so as stated in the song, an adverb is a part of speech. It modifies a verb, an adjective, and or an adverb. And it answers the question how, when, or where. The principal elements are the parts of a sentence that are needed to make the sentence complete. Those parts are the subject and the predicate. A noun is a part of speech. It names a person, place, thing, quality, or an idea. A noun can be singular or plural. And a verb is a part of speech that shows action and or states of being, or a state of being. And we have 23 helping verbs. I review these every single time because the quicker you have them memorized, the easier it is to analyze and diagram sentences, because when you see that word, you automatically know that's a helping verb. These words will always be helping verbs. Am, is, are, was, were, be, being, been, have, has, had, do, did, does, may, might, must, should, would, could, shall, will, and can. So let's go ahead and jump in and do some practice. In my sentence, this says, legs complained slowly. These sentences are being drawn from a tale that we're going to read later on next week. Things like legs, body, arms, hands, those are characters in the story. So just to add that brief part. So I'm going to analyze and diagram this sentence. First, I know it's a sentence because it expresses a complete thought. It is a declarative sentence because it makes a statement. This sentence is about legs. So I'm going to underline legs and put a capital S for subject. Complained tells me what the subject did, or it tells me about the subject. So that is my predicate, and complained is a verb. So I'm going to do a capital PV over the top. There are no linking verbs because predicate verbs don't need them, and there are no helping verbs in the sentence. So now I can go through and go through my modifiers. Start at the end of the sentence. So find your period or whatever ending point it is, question mark, exclamation, and then work your way towards the beginning of the sentence. So I have the slowly. Slowly tells me how legs complained. And it's modifying a verb, and I have that ly at the end, so I know it is an adverb. So adv in the opposite corner of the arrow. Now when I diagram this sentence, I'm going to draw my baseline. I'm going to write my subject first, legs, and draw my vertical line, complained, and add my modifier. I only have one in this sentence, so diagonal line and slowly. All right, that sentence has been analyzed and diagrammed. Let's go ahead and look at another one. Hands did not move. All right, this is a sentence because it expresses a complete thought, and it is a declarative sentence because it makes a statement. This sentence is about hands because it's a character in our story that we will read. So I'm going to underline it, capital S. Move is my predicate, or did move is what happened. Hands did move. And since move is a verb, I'm going to put a predicate PV over the top. And then did is one of my 23 helping verbs. I'll go through and do my modifiers. And I know the word not and never are adverbs for telling me how something happened. How did hands move? Not. They did not move. So I'm going to go through, and it's describing how it moved. It's modifying it, and then ADV in the corner opposite of the arrow. All right. Let's go ahead and diagram this sentence. I'm going to draw my baseline. Write my subject, hands. I can do my vertical line. And then my verbs, did move. And then do my modifier, not. All right, that's another one analyzed and diagrammed. And last one, soon body ceased. Body is a character in our story that we will read next week. So this is a sentence because it expresses a complete thought. It's a declarative sentence because it makes a statement. My sentence is about body, so that is the subject. What did body do? He ceased. So that is my predicate, and it's a verb, so it's going to be a capital PV on the top. And then I do my modifiers. When did body cease? Soon. It is an adverb because it's describing, or it's modifying the word ceased, which is a verb. All right, let's go ahead and diagram this sentence. I'm going to draw my baseline. I'm going to write out body and draw my vertical line. Ceased, it's my verb, and then my modifier, soon. Notice how I made sure to capitalize soon because it was at the beginning of my sentence. All right, that sentence has been analyzed and diagrammed. And your task now is you are going to do sentences for practice in your workbook page on page 42 and 43. It looks like this. In the directions, it says to analyze the following sentence, which are part of the parts of the body are characters in the fable of the stomach, which we're going to read that next week. So I know it says analyze, but I want you to diagram these sentences also. So analyze and diagram the sentences. I took a couple and we did them together. So if you need to, we did legs complained slowly. That was the first one we analyzed. So you can rewind, pause the video, and then we also did hands did not move. We did that one together. And we also did 10. Soon body ceased. So 1, 3, and 10 we did together. So if you need to, you can rewind and pause the video. And then the rest of them you're going to do on your own. Remember to analyze and diagram all of the sentences. All right. In our next video, I'll be doing a review of everything that we've learned, and then you guys will be taking a quiz. All right, I'll see you next time.